Please. You hardly need me to tell you that what you're witnessing here this morning is a human tragedy on an almost unprecedented scale. The container was discovered in the early hours of the morning by customs officials.
Can you confirm that the number of dead has been put at 15?
Well, the container's still being searched, Adam, but right now the death toll is at 23, I'm afraid. We think these people are Eastern European refugees. Most appear to have died of dehydration, heat exhaustion, and suffocation. The vessel is registered...
This could backfire, Andrew, make me look like a gruel. Cynical exploitation of a human tragedy.
It might, if we didn't have more of them as friends in India.
Let's go.
There are reports of a 9-year-old girl among the survivors. Any word on her condition?
Yes, the only survivor that we know of so far is a 9-year-old girl, but I have no information on her condition other than that she was found conscious and breathing. I'm afraid that's everything, lads.
Okay, just one more question.
No, that's everything we know is on the Garda statement. Lads, thanks.
My God. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it is obvious to us all that we are witnessing this morning.
Hi, Andrew.
Good morning.
But the people in those bodies were not just killed by human traffickers. They were killed by the flawed immigration policies of this current government. Just as sure as this government has deprived the country of economic oxygen, they have sucked the very air out of the lungs of these poor dead people.
And who will you be holding accountable for this?
The Social Democrats will make
He's
sure
overperforming.
when we come into office after the
He's
election...
beating a metaphor to death and covering two different political issues at once. Now, that's a mistake.
And may I say...
And what would the Garda press officer suggest?
...of how closely tied we are with Europe.
That 9-year-old girl that survived, picture Miles Carrick at her bed in the morning. Now that and tomorrow's dailies would be worth thousands of votes.
Their vote doesn't make a difference. Every single vote matters. So we want to make sure that when we take our place in government, we get to the bottom of this now.
Something tells me you're not rushing off to rehearse your appeals speech to the Supreme Court.
We fought them, Terry. The judge decided you'd libel them.
I can't believe that. Everyone knows Schreiber Securities were misleading their investors. Is that what deregulation is? A license to defraud?
Well, apparently they were acting within the regulations. Now, it's highly unlikely that this judgment's going to be overturned.
A €2.5 million settlement and an apology.
Now, listen, we have to
You
face...
listen to me. When you fired me, you looked me straight in the eye. You didn't flinch. You can do the same to these guys. Tell them to fuck off, because whatever apology there is, it's not coming from me.
Oh, very courageous. Just the level of reasoning I'd expect from a man who doesn't have to bear any of the actual expense. A lot of people are going to lose their job because of you. Terry, while you're riding around on your high moral horse, do you ever look around to see the trail of shite you leave behind you?
International menneskesmugling blev opdaget i dag i Irland. Ligene af 23 østeuropæiske flygtninge blev i morges fundet af irske toldbetjente i en skibscontainer i havnen i Dublin. Flygtningene menes at være omkommet på grund af dehydrering og udmattelse.
Well, it is obvious to us all that we are witnessing this morning human tragedy on a great scale.
Den populære irske oppositionsleder Miles Carrick besøgte i dag den eneste overlevende, en 9-årig pige, der blev fundet i live blandt de mange omkomne i containeren. 2 andre børn og 5 kvinder var blandt ofrene. Flygtningene menes at komme fra Skoda-regionen i det nordlige Albanien. Det irske politi og toldvæsen.
Kathleen, I'm just leaving, okay?
Okay, Mr. Neumann. Thank you. Hiya, Mommy. What do you think?
Come here.
What's wrong, Mommy?
Nothing.
You promise Mammy something?
Yeah.
Don't ever grow up.
Okay.
It's opening address. It hasn't started yet?
No, sir.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to give a warm welcome to our future Taoiseach, Mr. Miles Carrick.
Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. A caring Ireland in a caring Europe. In the light of this morning's tragic events, these words take on a new resonance. Ladies and gentlemen, as I speak, there are 23 dead human beings who could still be alive if it were not for this current government's support for a punitively restrictive EU immigration policy. A caring Ireland in a caring Europe is no longer an election slogan. It is a declaration of intent. It has become this party's promise to reawaken the moral conscience not only in Ireland, but in Europe as a whole. Enough sleaze and economic uncertainty. The Social Democrats.
I learned something very important. Please, bring the car.
And while economic stability can be affected by political uncertainty, I'm very glad to say there is absolutely no uncertainty as to which party is going on to victory in the upcoming election.
That car has been stolen. I think you already have the make and the license number. My concern is not for the car.
Hey, Da. How are you?
Shush. Ah. They shouldn't have dropped Jack Lynch for this game.
I think old Jack has been playing in a higher league for about 4 years now, Da.
What?
There you go.
Oh, the Sands of Iwo Jima. Is that out on video already?
Gardaí and customs officers have searched the ship which arrived at Dublin port this morning. There appears to be no other refugees on board.
Can you have a look at the roses for me? I think they've got green fly.
Okie doke. I'm the man for that.
There are no figures for just how many fatalities occur annually.
He's on 15 tablets a day, Terry. He has trouble believing Ma died 14 years ago.
He's entitled to a drink.
Do you want him to spend his few lucid moments drunk out of what's left of his mind? Terry, I don't have time for this. So I'm going to say this just one more time. He needs professional care and he needs it now. If you can't contribute, then find a better job, whatever. But it's got to be done.
It doesn't have to be done, and it won't be done.
The insect spray, huh?
I think it's in the kitchen, Dad.
Biggest green fly I ever seen. When they stop eating your roses, they're going to start eating the house.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't tell him about the court case.
How's Noel?
No. I have a father who needs 24-hour care, a useless brother, and a husband who wants me to forgive him for shagging his 22-year-old secretary. How's Noel? Give me a fucking break.
An investigation to find out who the perpetrators of this heinous crime is and to bring them to justice outside of government. And when, after the next election, we are the government, we will make sure, as the government of the country, that...
Told it was only gonna be a quick one. With a car to deliver. I might be back later.
Oh, what's this? Another little present.
Perks of the job. Thought you might like it. Good luck.
See you later.
And the winner is... Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. Where's the laptop? I don't know what you're talking about.
Where's the fucking laptop? You cut the shit out of that piece about assaults on late-night bus drivers.
Look at the space. Sportsmart took out a half-page ad. What was I gonna do? Grand. Anyway, what do you care? You're not getting paid by the word.
Why don't you just run ads cover to cover? Screw the pretense.
Because, Terry, we're the voice of the community. See? Says so over the door. You cash your check at the end of the week, no matter where we put the ad.
Speaking of checks.
Yeah. Local joyrider had his head blown out last night.
Shot for joyriding. It's a bit extreme.
He was in cups. This is more of a druggy thing. Remember when they get me something on that?
How about a 3-line obituary? Leave you some room for classifieds.
Terry, I tell you what. You write what you like about him, okay? Because last I heard, dead people don't sue. Yeah. Make me proud. Present.
Gotta go.
Morning, Amy.
Morning.
for some croissant. Do you want some?
Only if they're fresh.
Do you want a coffee with that?
Grand. Lovely. From the Northside Chronicle. Sorry for your trouble. We'd like to do a little memorial piece on Cahill.
Connor.
Connor. Sorry. Would you happen to have a recent photo of him?
Who's that?
Reporter wants a photograph of Connor.
Porter. What newspaper are you from?
The Northside Chronicle.
Northside Chronicle. Where are the real papers? Why aren't they up here asking questions? Why aren't they on the radio or on the 6 o'clock news? Answer me that. The Northside Chronicle. Is that all my son's life is worth? You know, Connor was nothing to you. And he lived here, and up here we're all nothing.
You better go.
Waiting for you in conference room, Maureen.
That's lovely, thanks. And finally, as Commissioner Geraghty has already said, while we try to prevent it, it's a given that others will be sent on this route and sadly may even die for their efforts. I've been advised by the Port Authority that we cannot seal off the ports and examine every container that enters. The effect on the commercial life of this country would be immeasurable.
But the effect on the human life would be easy to measure, wouldn't it, Miss Boland? Say, 6 dead sisters, 3 dead mothers, 4 dead sons, a couple of babies a month. It's a small price to pay for not slowing down the wheels of commerce.
Thank you for that comment, Mr. Corcoran. We have in fact wound up. There'll be another briefing here tomorrow morning. Thank you, everybody.
Maureen, can you give me something on Kelly?
Kelly.
The joyrider that was shot. Any previous, that kind of thing?
Sorry, for a moment there I thought you came to do some journalism on the biggest story in the country. But then you're not really a member of the press anymore, are you?
Oh, you call that like the press? It's just that there's 23 dead Albanians. All they were interested in was the human interest stuff. The little jerk he found with his crayon still clutched in his dead little hand. Did Mr. Prishti manage to use his mobile to text his wife his dying words? That's investigative probing journalism.
Or maybe they're smart enough not to probe for something that isn't there.
Nothing there, really. Hey, Maureen, listen, I'm not interested in this bunch of amateurs, but let's say I was still a member of the press. I'd want to know the shipping transit code, the bill of lading number, the ship's registered owner. I'd want to know, were all these poor dead people being brought here or sent here? Were they being imported or exported?
If the Kelly you're interested in is Connor Kelly, then I can tell you that he was a drug user and an associate of known drug dealers. He did not have any previous convictions. Are you not taking notes?
Thought you might give me a hard copy.
Jesus, Terry, do you want me to actually write it for you?
You wouldn't have a photo of him, would you? I missed that look. Where was he shot?
Well, you're the hard-hitting investigative journalist. Go investigate. Or are you too busy doing penetrating advertorials for garden centres?
I'll have you know the Northside Chronicle is the voice of the community.
Really? I thought it was the last refuge of the unemployable hack. Nina Karpreka.
Yes, me.
Danish national, originally from Albania.
Yes.
Detective Quirk. There were 24 Albanian nationals on this container. What makes you think your sister may be one of them?
It came from Shkodra, and that's the region of Albania that I'm from, and I know my sister tried to get out illegally.
So you feel she may have been trafficked?
Yes.
There are 23 dead bodies in here. Are you sure you want to do this?
Well, I have to find her, even if she is dead.
This way. Are you ready?
So you already got an appointment inside?
Hey, you're not supposed to be in here.
It's okay. It's with me.
Well, at least you know she's not among the dead. Just take a moment.
What was the name again?
Kelly. Connor Kelly.
20s. Gunshot wound to the head and the leg.
That's him.
You know, Terry, I haven't the time to be the beck and call of every reporter comes into the office. FOI phone?
I haven't got one. But
you know I can't give it to you without it.
Can't or won't. Declan, all I want to do is have a look at it.
Look, come on, you know procedures. You get me an FOI form and get you the report. Just got paper jam, just as well.
You know, all I want to do is have a...
You out.
Excuse me, you're a journalist, right? My sister's missing. I thought maybe if
Sorry,
you
I don't do missing persons.
could... Do you need this?
I'll give you 15 minutes and a cup of coffee. So you sent your sister the money 3 months ago. How much?
In total, 20,000 euros. I didn't realize that she'd saved it all and was using it to get herself out of the country illegally. I told her it was a very bad idea, but she didn't listen to me. She just told me to wait for her in Copenhagen, and I never heard from her since. So when I saw on the news that the container came from Shkodra, I assumed she was on it.
And you, how did you get to Denmark?
I was on the national swimming team. When I was a teenager, we went to Copenhagen for a competition, qualifying heats for the European Games.
You defected?
Yeah, I walked into the Danish Foreign Ministry and requested asylum.
I've never met a defector before.
Now you have. Yeah. In those days, the hard thing was getting out of a communist country. It was almost impossible. Getting into Europe wasn't that difficult. Now it's the other way around. And since the right-wing government came into Denmark, it's getting very, very hard.
So you think your sister is in Dublin?
I hope not. My sister's 18. She's very beautiful. If she's here, she's probably in the brothel by now. You see, the people who do this, who fill these containers, prostitution is how they earn their real money. A young woman is a very valuable commodity to them, yeah? And there are 500,000 young women being traded around Europe. That's a great deal of money. They don't like publicity, and that's why I'm asking you for help. I want to make people care that this is happening under their noses.
Look,
everyone knows there's a lot of scary people out there. This is not a new story. And to be honest, your sister was gullible, maybe even stupid.
There's a difference between honesty and brutality, Mr. Cochran.
I'm sorry, I didn't say I wouldn't help. I just don't know how I can. I'm not the kind of journalist you think I am.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time anyway, Mr. Cochran.
Look, if you think I can help in any way, please, give me a call. Ignore the impressive-sounding job title. That was the old me. Give me a call.
Thanks.
Emails and that. Sorry. Yeah.
Mr. Newman. Hello, my name's Frank Erskine.
How did you get this number?
Well, with the greatest of respect, Mr. Newman, my having your number is of a lot less importance than some other numbers that I have in my possession. Company registration number 571880, €5,078.94. Just a series of numbers, really. Until that is, you match them up with the name on the deposit account. Would you like me to read that name to you, Mr. Newman?
No, that won't be necessary. May I ask what you want for the return of this data?
Money. Lots of money. You see, you're not just purchasing data here, Mr. Newman. You're purchasing silence.
How much?
For €2 million, you get the laptop back and a guarantee that no one will know.
I'm not authorized to agree such an amount. I'm answerable to others. You're going to have to call me back.
1 hour. And if I don't hear that I'm going to be paid, then I will release this information.
Oh, believe me, you will be paid. The laptop has been found. No, it's not good news, I'm afraid. Not good at all. I'm going to need your help.
Are you stalking me, Detective Mitchell?
Detectives in the Criminal Assets Bureau are allowed to stalk attractive media relations officers. That's so in the handbook. Will I come round tonight?
Mm-hmm. About 8?
Mm-hmm.
Have I just witnessed the mountain coming to Muhammad?
Well, I can't say I'm not flattered. I like Miles. I really admire his policies. I'm just intrigued you'd offer me this so close to the election.
Despite all the preparation, this is the most critical time. In 3 days, Maureen, the political landscape of Ireland's going to be changed forever. No one is in a better position than you to know exactly what's going on in the news editors' heads. You know that, and I know it. The reality is they need you as much as you need them.
Well, in my current job with the Gardaí, yes. And like I said, I really admire Miles Carrick. I think he's the breath of fresh air this country needs to blow away the civil war politics of the other parties.
Which is exactly why you can be so helpful to our efforts now. Perception is everything.
I have a daughter to support Andrew and a big bloody mortgage. Now, which job do you think is going to help me support both? Maureen Boland, press officer to the Taoiseach, or Maureen Boland, press officer to your man who came second?
Do you really doubt it?
My contract with the Gardaí.
That can be dealt with.
Will you let me get back to you?
Sure. But time's short, Maureen.
I'll give you a call tomorrow.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Mark, come in and wash your hands.
I was chatting to Porrick Phelan the other day at the conference. He was asking me to do a hatchet piece on the Social Democrats' economic policy.
Really? What did you tell him? Sorry, Porrick, I'm an investment advisor. A highly paid propagandist for global capitalism. I couldn't possibly criticize Miles Carrick's monetarist policies. So stick your measly check up your hole.
Are you joking me? I wouldn't tell anyone to stick a check up their hole. Certainly not one made payable to me. Anyway, you're the journalist in the family. He told me to tell you to give him a call.
Dad, dinner.
Salad.
Papaya and coriander with Thai duck and glass noodles. Dad, dinner's on the table.
You wouldn't have to call him twice if it was roast pork and potatoes.
And I would have cooked it if he asked me to.
He shouldn't have to ask.
Why don't you come and cook it for him then?
It's delicious, love.
I'll go and get him. Dad? You coming in?
I know what's coming, son.
It's just some fancy cooking a case. It's nothing to worry about.
Oh, you know what I mean now. You know what I mean. I mean, I don't know who people are. And I don't want to be a burden.
Don't worry about Kay. She's going to be fine. I have to get you in for your dinner. You coming?
Well, it's very upsetting when you can't remember.
I know, you're grand. You're grand. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, aren't you going to ask me?
Ask you what?
Why Andrew O'Hara came to see me today.
I only interrogate people when I'm on duty, Maureen.
Hmm.
Then go on then.
He's offered me the job as Director of Media Relations to Miles Carrick. Well, try not to explode with enthusiasm, Larry.
Yeah, but you already have a job. I wouldn't have thought politics was your territory.
Are you really telling me you think I'd be better staying with the Gardaí?
I don't know, but I'd give it some thought.
Well, I'll give it some thought.
Good boy, sit up now. I need up all that. That's this.
Now.
Have you got any brown sauce?
Sorry.
Hello, Terry Corcoran. Yes, you said if you could help in any other way. Did you mean that, or were you just humoring me?
No, I meant it.
Good. I'm at the canal at the Leeson Street Bridge. Could you come and meet me?
Okay. I'll be with you in about half an hour.
Thank you.
makes you think you're going to find Anita this way?
Well, I think it's worth a try. I know the police say that there's no evidence that she was ever here, but that container's the first lead I've had. And the girls working in those clubs, they're from Latvia, Moldova, Albania. You know, someone might have seen her. Maybe someone can help. I understand if you don't fancy the whole idea.
No, I said I'd help. I will.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, just relax and enjoy. And if you want one of our girls dance for you, you just call.
Yeah, maybe later. Thanks.
I'm not police. I'm not immigration. This is my sister. No, I'm sorry.
Don't worry. There's more places we can go. The night's not over yet.
These places might look all right. It's what you can't see that really worries me.
No propositioning the girls. The entrance fee is 20 euros each. All drinks are 8 euros. If you want a lap dance, you contact the hostess. It is 40 euros a dance. If you're happy with that, please stay. Welcome.
I have a customer for you.
Private dance.
Do whatever you want. She's fresh and all yours.
Where were you when
something else, okay? You wait here. Hey, excuse me. I'd like to skip the lap dancing and go straight for the personal private encounters. So where do you come from? What's your name?
I'm called Steffi, and I come from Albania. So, what do you want?
Do you like it here in Dublin?
Yes, everybody is very nice. My employer is very nice, and also the people. I like it here, Club Vida. And often I go back to visit my family in Albania.
Your English is very good. I bet you get to give that little speech a lot.
I will make you very relaxed.
I'm looking for this girl. Have you seen her?
I have not seen that girl.
You have seen her, haven't you?
I have not seen that girl.
I think you have.
No, I have not seen that girl.
I'm not trying to hurt you. If you've seen that girl, I really need to know.
My employer is
Have
very
you seen
nice.
Her name is Danita. Have you
And
seen her?
like it
Is
here,
she
Club Vida,
working
and I
here?
often go back to
Has
visit
she
my
been
family
here?
now.
Have you seen her?
Security.
Will you keep it?
Vamos! Big!
Run each! Credit card gone. Gear with bag. Leaving now.
Jebem ti majku da ti jebem! Pička ti materina!
That was stupid. That was dangerous. I think that's cost us a lead to your sister.
Why? What do you mean?
Look, that girl, I think she might have recognized the photograph.
Yeah? Really?
I
You think
don't
so?
know. What is this? What is this? What are we doing? Robberies?
I'll tell you what this is. This is names. This is owners. This is information for us and trouble for them. Okay?
Ah.
Oh!
What did you tell him?
Nothing.
Upstairs. No! Steffi, come in. Close the door. I want you to see what happens when you become a problem.
drink.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry I shouted.
Oh. I don't know whether to scream or to cry. I know she's there. I just know she's there.
Wait! I want you to watch!
Please help me find her. She's only a child.
If the police chose to ignore full forensic toxicology report, then I suspect that was because it had no bearing whatsoever on how he died.
It might have a bearing on why he died, though.
I don't care where it was found. It was found. That's all I need to know.
Come on, you need to get out of here. Quick, he's not safe, not good.
My sister's being kept there. I know it for a fact. Maybe you should come with me, Nina.
Kelly and Erskine. There's a connection between them. I think I've...
For God's sake, Terry, you can't just come here like this.
Shit. Maureen, whatever's on this disc is getting people killed. Different companies, all incorporated in a sequence, all depositing the same figure into the same account.
He failed the bedside manner exam. Can you confirm that the number of dead has been put at 15?
Well, the container's still being searched, Adam, but right now the death toll is at 23, I'm afraid.
Where's the fucking map?
I'm very glad to say there is absolutely no uncertainty as to which party is going on to victory in the upcoming election.
He's offered me the job as Director of Media Relations to Miles Carrick.
Excuse me, you're a journalist, right? My sister's missing.
So you think your sister is in Dublin?
I hope not. If she's here, she's probably in the brothel by now.
May I ask what you want for the return of this data?
Money. Lots of money.
Jesus, Terry, do you want me to actually write it for you?
No touching the girls, no propositioning the girls. The entrance fee is 20 euros each.
Have you seen her? I'm not police. I'm not immigration. This is my sister.
I have a customer for you.
Like I said, Club Vida, and I often go back to visit my family and will
Have you
call the
seen her?
security.
Will you keep...
Vamos!
1 hour. And if I don't hear that I'm going to be paid, then I will release this information.
Oh, believe me, you will be paid.
I know she's there. I just know she's there.
Good morning.
Good morning. I have to fly back to Garda HQ for about an hour later on. Otherwise, I'm all yours.
Regional papers commissioning independent polls.
Yeah, they're coming in a bit high.
No.
Too high?
Maybe.
Well, I'm not saying I know all the editors, but I'll see what I can do.
This is no time for complacency. Hey, Andrew. Maureen, I'm Miles Carrick. You're very welcome to the team.
Thank you.
I was personally very happy when Andrew managed to persuade you to join us at this 11th hour. A team is as strong as its weakest link, Maureen. And in PR terms, you're the strongest possible one.
Well, thank you again. So, where do we start?
What do you need?
Full details of Miles' schedule for the day. Where you're going to be, what you're planning on saying, but most importantly, how you want to be heard.
Very good. Andrew will brief you and I'll get myself prepared.
Of course.
Great days ahead, God willing. Good morning, everybody.
Morning, Miles.
He's good.
He certainly is. Your desk's over here. The first press conference outside is at 12:30 today. It's Farmer Run in the Western Business Park.
Right. If someone could get me a constituency map and a list of papers in each electoral region. Thanks. Hi, could I speak to Jim Donlan, please? Oh, and Andrew, I need some feedback on questions and answers.
Sure.
Thanks. Jim, it's Maureen Boland here. How are you? Great. Listen, the pre-election survey that you commissioned for the Mayo leader, is there any chance you could run a kind of get out and vote, it's your democratic duty piece? Yeah, no, I know you're a supporter, it's just we really need horses in the polling booths. Not sitting around at home thinking we've got the election won. Exactly, thanks.
Your party is engaged in some form of social engineering?
No, on the contrary. Our plan is for a mix of state-funded, affordable housing within privately owned developments.
What of Europe, the whole
Good morning.
debate about Irish sovereignty?
Hey.
Is that a concern?
Did you sleep all right?
No, I didn't sleep at all. Coffee?
Oh, yeah, thanks. Black.
We intend to sweep away the old Civil War politics of our opponents, but I stress that does not mean sweeping away the
You wouldn't know whether this fella's veins were filled with sincerity or snake blood.
Irish unity, not a mention of it in your manifesto or in any of your speeches. Does this mean you're a nationalist or not?
It means that I embrace all things Irish.
Who is he?
I also embrace
That's our future leader,
continuing the strengthening
Miles
of our ties with
Carrick.
our European partners and ourselves. Our continued prosperity and economic development
What were you up to?
depends greatly upon our
I'll show you. Give me your credit card.
Why?
to strengthen those ties.
You'll see.
Business environment.
Okay, swipe it through the machine. See? Your information. Indigo Entertainment. They own Club Vida. They took my sister out of Albania.
And what, these are Club Vita customers?
Yes. And you see? They take out the same amount several times. They take the credit card number and sell it to other sex houses. Nobody complains. They're afraid of disclosure.
That's not evidence that your sister was there. But it's evidence of a crime. Now you can get the Gardaí to ask some questions on your behalf.
You don't really believe that, do you?
Look, just because Steffi, or whatever her name was, might have known your sister, it's no guarantee that the owners of Club Vita were responsible for trafficking her.
No, but it all points in that direction. And I've got evidence here to blackmail the club.
You saw what happened last night. You can't do this on your own. Take it to the guards.
The guards? What are they going to do?
Hello. Okay, give me the address. Is there a statement available? Can you tell me what he died of? Boredom? Mad cow disease?
All and every question should be referred
Yeah, I know. The Garda press office. Who's she?
Secretary.
I'm from the coroner's office. I know it's difficult, but I need to get a few details. It'll only take a minute.
I told the Gardaí. He didn't seem depressed. The exact opposite, in fact. Last night he was in the best mood I've seen him in ages.
I want to get his age, address, any kids, that kind of thing. Do you know him?
He was a friend of Mr. Erskine's, I think. Shot?
Well, he was a drug dealer.
A drug dealer?
Might explain why your boss was in such good form all of a sudden.
It wasn't drugs he got me.
Really?
He used to give him a lot of presents.
What kind of presents?
I'm not sure. I think maybe the last one was a laptop.
Thank you.
Hi, I'd like to see Detective Quirk, please.
Who may I say is asking for her?
Nina Quirkreka.
Just one moment, please.
Where's the crime? What do you mean, where's the crime? These numbers have already been sold over and over again to whorehouses in Hong Kong and Split and Coburn.
I can tell you right now, the only crime I see here is the theft of these two machines.
You're going to let them get away with this?
There's no admissible evidential link between these documents and that club. Unless it was the Gardaí who had confiscated the equipment and logged it as exhibits. Because you had this overnight, the defendant's solicitors could say that these machines were tampered with by persons unknown. The time you should have come to the Gardaí was last night.
Okay, tell me about Danita. What do we do?
We can't search on the basis of hearsay. And we have no evidence of your sister's presence or of any crime.
This is just crazy. You won't help me then?
All right, now I can't help you.
Okay.
Taken by Des Barry, it shows the Minister for Transport, Seamus Brennan, at the official opening of that long-awaited Skibbereen bypass. A cause for celebration, you would think, and indeed it is. But at first glance, you could be forgiven for thinking that the Minister would actually walking along the white line with his two arms outstretched as though he's saying, "See, guard, I'm fine." That's what it looks like at first glance. It's actually the bypass. But this whole thing about walking the white line, I was quite...
Mark! Oh my God, Mark! Love, are you okay?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
My action man's lost. Grandad won't help me find him.
Where is he?
He's asleep in the kitchen.
Dad! 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 Hello? I need an ambulance. Dad? Dad?
Yeah. Jesus.
You all right there now, Roland?
I'm gone, thank you very much.
Are you all right?
What happened? He left the gas on. Mark was here. He was dropped off early from swimming. He was playing in the hall.
Jesus, I mean, can a man not drop off for a few minutes, huh? Without having a shagging SWAT team arriving and filling them full of air. Thank you very much.
You're okay
Thank
anyway.
you.
Very kind
Thanks,
now.
Ross.
Thank
I'll
you.
see you out.
Good boys.
How you doing?
I'm all right, yeah.
Want a cup of tea or something?
No, I don't.
Drop of whiskey?
You're a very clever boy.
Martin, the update on the container situation, I wonder could you handle that for me? Yeah, we've got a helpline set up and information on several of the deceased. No, I've already written it. I just need someone to distribute it. Great. Appreciate it. Thanks. Larry, what are we releasing on that accountant? Erskine gunshot.
Oh, right. Closed. Self-inflicted. Financial difficulties. So, how was it?
What?
Party HQ.
Hit the ground running. Great.
That good?
Mm-hmm. Anyhow, I've loads to get through. I've been needing a few self-inflicted gin and tonics myself.
I can't take it anymore, Terry. I thought for a minute there that Mark was dead. And then Dad.
Like he said himself, he nodded off. Most of the time he's fine, he's lucid, he's on the ball, he's smart.
Terry, he's not smart. Not anymore. Some of the time he's fine, but the rest of the time he's dangerous, Terry. Do you understand? He could have killed Mark. He almost gassed himself. What next, Terry, huh? Well, I come home to find them hosing down what's left of the house while they sift through the ashes for bodies. Are you listening to me? I can't carry the weight of it all. It's too much. I can't. He's becoming more like a child every day. He's hardly a man anymore. I can't bear to see him like this. It's wrong. We have to do something.
Ladies?
My sister, please help me find her. She's only a child.
Well, we were all children once.
That's my number. Please call me if you know anything.
I have to go.
There's nothing to discuss. And frankly, you're lucky I'm not calling the police. That report was stolen.
Calling the police would cause you more trouble than it would me. Now just answer the question. Why didn't you draw attention to it in your report?
It was noted in the report.
Connor Kelly had cocaine up his nose and none in his bloodstream. Heroin under his fingernails, not a trace in his veins. That deserves more than a note.
Let me tell you something, Derek. My job is to confirm the cause of death, which in this case was a gunshot to the head. If the police chose to ignore the full forensic toxicology report, then I suspect that was because it had no bearing whatsoever on how he died.
It might have a bearing on why he died, though. You failed the bedside manner exam at medical school, didn't you? That's why they only let you work with the fucking dead. Mrs. Erskine.
Yes?
Terry Corcoran.
Oh, come in, please.
Thanks.
So, Mr. Corcoran, which Frank Erskine are you interested in? The pillar of the community, Frank Erskine, or the Frank Erskine who prefer the company of muscular young men? Don't be fooled by the black. Believe you me, if I had the proper dancing shoes, I'd be up at that bastard's grave right now. I gave him a closet and a 20-year marriage of convenience. He gave his solicitor a will without my name on it.
I think I'd dance on his grave too if he'd done that to me. Do you believe he killed himself?
My husband was very squeamish. He
retched at the sight of blood. He was also very vain. How Frank would have looked as a corpse would have mattered to him. If he was going to kill himself, he'd have used pills. Believe me, the last thing he'd have done is put a gun in his mouth and blow that handsome head away. Too untidy.
Police say he was depressed. Financial troubles.
I don't care what the police say. He wasn't depressed. And he was not having financial troubles. In fact, he was excited about a new client and was in the middle of negotiating a handsome retainer.
Do you happen to know any of his male friends?
The other side of his life he conducted elsewhere.
Anywhere in particular? Thanks. Would you mind if I had a look around?
Well, I don't mind. But I don't have the key. He always kept it with him. I assume the police still have it.
He didn't, by any chance, get a new computer recently?
Yes. A laptop.
As part of Farmeron's continued commitment to the region, I am very pleased to endorse their planned expansion of this facility, which, ladies and gentlemen, I am very pleased to say will provide 400 new jobs. Now, this means that when the Social Democrats' policies of even greater openness in the economy is implemented, there will be even many more success stories.
But, Mr. Carrick, isn't the growth of the pharmaceutical sector limited by the availability of cheaper generic drugs? Doesn't that, in fact, conflict with your party's pledge to reduce healthcare costs?
Well, if you had taken the time to read our healthcare policy document, you would discover exactly why such a conflict could not arise.
What about removing cattle subsidies? What about creamery monopolies? What policy do you have on those?
Well, how many head do you have, sir?
60.
60. By €45, I make that €2,700 for the herd for the year. Am I right? Ladies and gentlemen, this man can't sell his milk in an open market. He has to sell to a creamery conglomerate. The creamery pushes the price down to an artificial low, and the end result is that the taxpayer ends up subsidizing this man's livelihood. When my government takes office, new competition laws will force the creameries to buy the milk at an acceptable market price. The subsidy will no longer be required, and men here like
Liam Neary.
And farmers here like Mr. Neary will stop being treated as dependents and start being paid the money they are worth. Mr. Neary, thank you very much indeed for your question. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
So, Mr. Neary.
Straightforward ribbon-cutting ceremonies make for boring television, Andrew. Mr. Neary here has practically guaranteed us a slot on the 6 o'clock news. So where are we off to now?
Back to Dublin, financial centre. We need to reassure the monetarists.
So it's you I've got to thank for our slot on the 6 o'clock.
Well, you handled it very well.
It's the way it has to be. Sound bite on the news doesn't exactly give you time to hesitate. You both know, Maureen, that elections are won or lost these days on personalities. The younger generation like to buy brands. It doesn't matter if it's the latest sportswear or a political party.
Well, the news editors accuse us of dumbing down. But they only give us 15 seconds between a boy band breaking up and the sports results.
But it can make our job easier. The proper suit, the proper turn of phrase, it's half the battle. But our sound bites don't just sound good. I think that they reflect effective and creative policies, and that they stand for something that I can believe in. If they didn't, I couldn't use them.
That's why I took the job.
Right, Miles, you've got 2 minutes on mortgage relief and the drive time show en route. That's your script. Then it's the health board. Then drinks to help launch the new back to work scheme in Tala. And then finally we go home for a private evening in the local with the team to celebrate their win.
Thank you.
I think we're just going to have the one camera at that.
Mr. Kelly.
Hang on. My son didn't take drugs. He didn't sell drugs. And the only reason I'm not breaking your arms is because you'll need him to write that in your right tomorrow. Do you understand?
Yeah, okay, look, maybe I made a mistake. If I did, I apologize. If you got something you really want to say to me, I'm ready to listen.
Who's at the door?
It's all right, love.
I'm serious. I want to hear your side of the story.
My son wasn't into drugs. He didn't sell drugs.
The police disagree?
I don't care about the police. Have they found out who killed him? No. They even bothered in their arses to look? No.
Do you know Frank Erskine?
No, never heard of him.
Connor did. He gave him a laptop computer.
Connor didn't have a computer. I already told the detectives.
It's all right, love. Go back to bed. So, Connor gave some accountant a hot laptop. I never said Connor was a saint.
I never said Erskine was an accountant. Where'd he get the laptop? Was it in the BMW he was driving that night?
Maybe. Probably. But who gives a shit where he got it? Our son is dead.
Mrs. Kelly, when did the detectives ask about the laptop?
When they called round to the house, just before he was killed.
Thanks.
Nina here?
11 Cleary Street, lot 3. Your sister should be there.
Thank you very much.
Maybe she has been beaten.
What? What?
If you took the money from him instead of that shit, you might be able to help us to pay for food.
Hi, I'm looking for Danita Koprata.
She doesn't live here.
I was told she lives here. Stella gave me this address.
Well, I'm telling you that she doesn't live here. There's only us 4 here. Can you not see?
Yeah, with 5 beds. Which one is hers?
That's none of your business. What the hell are you doing? Come on, come on.
I'm
Get out here.
Here?
What? She lives out here. Come on, get out. Come on. What? Get out of here. Stop. Leave that. Stop.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, out. What are you doing?
This is hers. I know this. I gave it to her. Listen, I'm her sister. I'm not going to cause any trouble, but I need to find her, okay?
Right. She lives here. She just didn't come back home last night. Sometimes clients pay for...
Yeah, okay. But he's all right, yeah?
Oh, shit. Come on, you need to get out of here. Quick. It's not safe, not good.
Oh, yeah?
Come back later. Come back later.
I'll be back in 2 hours.
Come on, to work. Wait in the van, okay? Tell Anton to hurry up. Welcome to Ireland. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, relax. Hey, come. Come on, relax. Sit. Yeah. Hey. Relax. No. No. Cool. Let's get them to the club. All right. Wstawaj. Pack some clothes for them there. Come on, go on, bitch! Go. Mike, you better duck here.
I don't care where it was found. It was found. That's all I need to know.
What are you doing here?
Something I've got to talk to you.
Terry, what are you doing here?
Kelly and Erskine. There's a connection between them. I think I...
For God's sake, Terry, you can't just come here like this. Will you leave? Go and leave. Go and rant with somebody else.
Will you listen to me? Kelly was found with cocaine up his nose and heroin under his fingernails, right?
So?
There was none in his bloodstream. Not a trace. I've seen the pathologist's report to the guards. He became a junkie after he was killed.
That might have been a discrepancy and not a conspiracy. Did that ever occur to you?
Okay, the BMW he stole, there was a laptop in it. The guards were looking for it before he was shot. He gave it to Erskine. Erskine is dead. A guy who never seemed happier. A guy who was neat to the point of obsession is supposed to have taken a shotgun and very messily blown his face off. Now that's a discrepancy. A discrepancy's just taken a shot at me.
Well, if you've been shot at, I suggest that you report it to the police.
Look, Maureen, whatever's on this disc is getting people killed. All I want is for you to...
Mommy, I heard shouting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's all right, darling.
Hey, Orla.
We're not talking to you.
When I bring you back upstairs to bed, right?
Will you read with me, Mommy?
Yeah, I'll come in a few minutes. I'll read to you.
Will you read with me, Uncle Larry?
Terry, how are you?
Fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
Mommy, can Uncle Larry read with me?
Yeah. Yeah, do you mind? Oh, thanks.
Night, Daddy.
See you. Uncle Larry stay over a lot?
Don't, Terry. Please don't.
Don't what? Don't get pissed off because my daughter's been given anti-daddy venom.
Well, if she has, she didn't get it from me. She got it from being promised the zoo and then being told Daddy has to work. She got it from too many nights being woken, like tonight. You never wanted to be her daddy from the first moment I told you I was pregnant. And don't tell me that you've suddenly awakened some lost paternal instinct, because it's too late. It was too late a long time ago. Look. See this? What do you see? Tell you what I see. I see me. I see Orla and the fucking invisible man.
Okay. See if there are any identifying marks. I'll go back to the station.
I have to go.
This came for you, Mr. Neumann.
Thank you, Kathleen.
I have proof now. I have hard evidence that my sister is here. I met a girl called Steffi at a club. She told me that Denise had been beaten and gave me an address. I went to the address and I found this. This belongs to her. There were other girls there as well. 2 men came in and raped one of them. I witnessed the rape. My sister is being kept there. I know it for a fact. Are you even listening to me?
Maybe you should come with me, Nina.
All incorporated in a sequence, all depositing the same figure into the same account. 2 people dead. Hello?
Terry Corcoran?
Yep.
Detective Quirk here, from Summerhill. We have Nina Kupreka with us, and we've just identified the body of her sister.
Oh, my God.
Could you take care of her tonight?
Yeah, can you bring her around to my place?
Okay, see you shortly. Bye.
She used to have a gap between her teeth when she was a little girl. And I was always making fun of it. So one day for revenge, she told the ugliest boy in town that I was secretly in love with him. That boy, he pestered me for weeks. I stopped making fun of her then. I promised our parents I would always look after her. I was just trying to find her and help her. I hardly know you. This is really sweet of you.
It's no problem. I'll get us another drink. Maureen, I just want to ask you something. Please, don't let Orla ever call anyone else Dad.
I can't talk about this right now, Terry.
tell me why these companies are holding €5,078.94 exactly?
Well, I don't know why, but I know what the amount means.
In every town, in every street, in every house, our message to the people of Ireland has been a simple one.
He wants to modernise the way politics relates to the people, his people, your readers.
I just want to take my sister home and bury her. It's not her fault she was murdered in your country with no papers.
I'm just wondering if that means anything, Neumann. Did you know that your car's in a police compound with blood all over the seats?
This is spiraling out of all control. Just get the disc. How many of these companies are there here?
Over 5,000.
Maureen, you tell your people it's never the scandal that brings people down, it's the cover-up of the scandal.
Get in there! Come on, all of you.
You're on the wrong side, Maureen. You're sleeping with a cop and you're working for the devil.
Has anyone ever brought down a government before it's been elected?
Maureen, I'm Miles Carrick. You're very welcome to the team.
Thank you.
Do you believe he killed himself?
If he's going to kill himself, he'd have used pills. The last thing he'd have done is put a gun in his mouth and blow that handsome head away. Too untidy.
I don't care where it was found. It was found. That's all I need to know.
What are you doing here?
Maureen, whatever's on this disc is getting people killed.
11 Cleary Street. Your sister should be there. Maybe she has been beaten. What? My sister's being kept there. I know it for a fact. Maybe you should come with me, Nina.
Different companies all incorporated in a sequence, all depositing the same figure into the same account. 2 people dead.
We have Nina Kupreka with us, and we've just identified the body of her sister.
Oh my God.
I promised our parents I would always look after her. I was just trying to find her and help her.
There's 2 envelopes on my desk. I need you to post straight away when you get back to the office. Don't forget, okay? Well done. Hello?
Porrick, it's Terry Corcoran. I'm working on something I'd like to talk to you about.
What's it about, Terry?
Well, I'm not sure, but it's putting someone's nose out of joint in a big way. I've got information in my possession over which 2 people have been killed. And yesterday, someone took a shot at me. He wasn't trying to scare me, he was trying to kill me. I might need some help on this.
Is it airtight, Terry?
Come on, is a journalist being shot at not enough anymore? I was hoping...
Terry, put the piece together and make sure it's airtight, then come and see me, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Siobhan! Will you wait?
Hello?
No, it's Terry. Where are you? I'd like to talk to you.
I'm at home. Why don't you drop over?
Yeah, okay, I'll see you then. I gotta go. Do you sleep all right?
Irish whiskey is great anesthetic. I feel like shit.
Yeah, it has that effect on people. Here, have some water.
Thanks. For a moment, when I woke up, I thought I dreamt everything that happened yesterday. I can't make any sense of it. She's all that I've been thinking of for so long, and now she's gone.
You stay where you are. I'll get us some coffee.
I mean, it looks like it's a real time of change. I mean, what's the atmosphere like in Bull Éireann at the moment?
Depends on what side of the house you're sitting on. On one side, it's really electric, but on the other side, it has to be said, it's pretty funereal.
What does Miles Carrick have to do not to become Taoiseach?
Well, your guess is as good as mine. You know, politics you never can tell, and of course, the only poll that counts is the poll.
Excellent. Caution and reality.
The predicted landslide victory of the Social Democrats could be smaller than expected. In the final hours of polling, Fergal McCann of the National Party closed the gap on Miles Carrick. But our latest opinion poll puts Carrick 6 points ahead.
Andrew, it's me. Look, they seem to be taking our line about being more cautious, so if nothing else, it should at least get our vote out. All right, I'm on the mobile if you want me. Bye.
Everything all right?
Yeah, why?
Last night, Terry.
Terry, way down my list of priorities. Bye.
Good luck.
Terry, I need to go and see the pathologist today, so...
I know, at a time like this, though, I don't think you should be on your own. I can help you with the paperwork for Danita later on.
Yeah, okay. Why are we in such a hurry?
Because in any relationship, it's never too early to meet the family.
We're not having a relationship.
I know, I keep telling my sister that, but she just won't listen.
Yeah, just Dad being Dad. Hi, you must be Nina.
Hi, nice to meet you. I hope I'm not imposing.
You're not. It's fine. Is Noel inside?
Yeah.
I won't be long.
I don't suppose Terry's made you breakfast.
It's okay, I don't think I can eat anything.
Couldn't have a tea.
Dad! Oh, Dad, this isn't the bathroom.
Sorry, Kay, I didn't realise.
No, Dad. That's the trouble.
It's all right. I'll take him.
Thanks. I'm sorry about that. He's not really himself today.
The papers, Terry.
No, stay.
Yeah, I know. Never believe a word you're reading them.
No, you need to know this. I left them in the top drawer.
That's good. Good.
You hear me now, the papers?
I do. Now, listen, you have to wear your trousers. Not every woman wants to see your gorgeous legs.
You're a good son, Terry.
Yeah, it's a shame I couldn't be a good father like you.
You'll be all right. Don't you worry.
Is he nearly home and dry?
Of course. We did the final day planning nearly a year ago. We don't like surprises, Maureen, and we've spent considerable time and money making sure we don't get them. This is good.
Right, I think I should concentrate on final day sound bites. If the opposition get desperate, they start throwing anything they can just to make it stick.
No. I want you to concentrate on tomorrow morning. I want you to bend the ear of every picture editor, news editor, or sub-editor that God taught to walk. Tomorrow morning, before the electorate make their uninfluenced choice, I want them reassured over their cornflakes by happy, smiley, baby-kissing, glad-handing, tooth-grinning, hand-waving, in-depth reporting photojournalism. I don't care what they write because half the electorate can't read anyway, but what I want them to see is a man that they can trust with their grandmother, Miles Carrick. And then they'll go out and vote for him.
So what do you want me to say?
I want to know what's going on. You know this world, you know the dodges, the scams.
Scams. Avoiding tax is legal, Terry. Evasion isn't. I advise my clients how to minimize their life.
I know. Can you tell me why these companies are holding €5,078.94 exactly?
Well, I don't know why, but I know what the amount means. It's the amount of money a company can donate to a political party without declaring it. It's possible that these companies were set up solely for that aim in mind.
To fund a party? Slush funds?
It's legal. It happens all the time. You're a player. You want to make a donation, but you don't want anyone to know. So you set up these companies to donate the exact amount you don't have to declare. No one knows, so you retain your impartiality in the eyes of your peers. I've known it to happen with over 200 companies to donate €1 million. How many of these companies are there here?
Over 5,000.
All at the same amount.
5,078 euros 94 cents exactly.
It's 25 million euro.
One hell of a party.
This is fucking dynamite. Where did you get this?
It's best you don't know.
Oh, thanks a lot. And you bring this here. Which party?
It's got to be the Social Democrats. Carrick is everywhere.
Carrick? I was going to vote for him.
You and half the country. 2 people were killed because they had this information.
Oh, thanks a lot, Terry.
Don't mention it.
I understand perfectly your wishes to take your sister's body out of Ireland. Unfortunately, it's not that simple.
Why? Where's the problem?
Well, there are many. Firstly, there's the post-mortem. Then we open the inquest. But the problem you face is we don't know if she's your sister. All bodies have to be formally identified.
I identified her.
Indeed, you did. But in this case, she has no passport or formal identification of her own.
But she's my sister.
So you say. And I have no reason to doubt you. But we can't release bodies to anyone who wants to lay claim. We need proof. She could be anybody.
Do you really think that I would come all the way from Denmark to your country to take away the body of a stranger?
No, of course not. But therein lies another problem. The Danish authorities. Other countries are very reluctant to accept bodies that haven't been formally identified.
But she's dead. She's not gonna live anywhere.
No, I know. If they don't make it hard enough for you when you're alive, they make it even harder when you're dead.
This is not right. I just want to take my sister home and bury her. It's not her fault she was murdered in your country with no papers.
No, I know. Sadly, it makes her more of a victim. I'm sorry.
O'Hara. I knew it. I was right. It is them. Do you know this bank?
Yes, I do. It's a private bank.
What do you mean private?
Well, what do you think I mean? That it's open to the public. It's private. Members only. The government set up tax breaks to encourage them in. That IFSC address is not a branch. It's an office.
Can you dig around for me?
Jesus, I don't know about this, Terry.
Come on, Noel. It's all at your fingertips. Anything you can find.
You said yourself, people have died.
You're not wrong. People have died. I'm going to find out who owns this disc.
Ah, Mr. Corcoran. Haven't seen you for a while. What can I do for you?
I fancy a shave. You know, a proper shave. You still do that, do you?
Oh, yes, of course.
Well, that's what I want.
Let me take your coat.
Thank you.
Okay.
You can get me fired for this.
Yeah, well, an extra 20 take away some of the worry.
Jesus, not here. You can't see in the cameras. If anyone asked you, blagged your way in, all right? Now, silver BMW. And this is where I leave you alone.
Kelly was killed in was hired to a guy called Neumann. I suppose it was his laptop that was stolen. I'm just wondering if that means anything. Neumann. It sounds like a German name.
Terry, listen to me. Klaus Neumann is the head of the Mitre Bank. Mitre Bank are obviously controlling these transactions. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
I can't be of any more help to you.
Mr. Neumann, Terry Corcoran, journalist. I'd like to ask you about your car and your laptop.
I have nothing to say.
Did you know that your car's in a police compound with blood all over the seats? Connor Kelly was shot dead in it. And Frank Erskine's apparently committed suicide. All because they both had your laptop! You got anything to say about that, Mr. Neumann? Get off me! I'm going, all right? Monkey.
There's no way, Terry. That's confidential client information.
So was the last sack of shit you sold me. You told me that was cast iron. I wrote it up. The paper got sued to Kingdom Come.
Yeah, well, it was true. They just shredded the proof to protect their arse.
It's too late for that. I was fired. You owe me. All I'm asking for is a list of the Mitre Bank's clients. How difficult can that be? You're their auditors. Just go back in, print out the list, leave it at reception. I'll pick it up in 10 minutes.
Well, the whole area of the journalist is yours, and are we absolutely certain that he's going to agree to what we've asked for?
But he has already agreed to it. The company's agreed to it. They're going to give us a list of questions. We've got assurances he's going to stick to the questions.
And he is going to change the face of Friday night?
Yeah.
Will it be serious enough for us?
I personally don't think it can get any more serious than that, Mars, but at the end of the day, it's your call. O'Hara.
Is there something you haven't told me, Andrew?
I thought we'd agreed that you weren't going to call me on this line.
I wasn't. But I've had a journalist here. He doorstepped me with all sorts of allegations.
Who was he?
He said his name was Terry Corcoran.
Corcoran. Klaus, you have nothing to worry about. He's a nobody.
I'm not. I'm worried about what he had to say and what he might write. And if some of it can be proved, you will need to act.
He's a loose cannon. He has a reputation for factual inaccuracy that's well known to the High Court.
Well, I hope you're right.
Okay, sure.
Just remember, we had trouble before in Holland with Fortune. I don't want a repeat performance.
Klaus, trust me, okay? You have absolutely nothing to worry about. Look, let me call you later, okay?
All right.
Shit.
Hey, where are you? Can you meet me in half an hour at the Waterside Cafe? Sorry I'm late.
It's good to see you.
How'd it go this morning?
I tried to claim my sister's body, and no one will let me. They won't even let me in to see her again. I wanted to brush her hair, to give her some decent clothes, to clean her up again, you know? I can't let those men leave their marks on her.
I wish there was something I could do. Nina, do you remember when we were in the club in Vida and you took that credit card swiper? Do you remember the name of the company that was debiting the cards?
You don't have to pretend you're interested.
I am interested. Do you remember?
Indigo, I think.
Was it Indigo Entertainment?
Yeah? Why? What do you know?
Terry Corcoran for Porrick Phelan. I've tried his mobile. He's not answering. Look, I need to speak to him. It's urgent. He's expecting my call. Well, where is he?
So obviously everything I've said here is off the record. It's intended as background only for your articles the morning after Miles Carrick is elected.
Nobody's voted yet, Maureen. Since when did you speak for the nation?
I'm glad to see you've still got your head in the sand there, Porrick. After the election, what Miles is hoping for is a more open dialogue. He wants to modernise the way politics relates to the people, his people, your readers. So to that end, we will be straight with you if you'll be straight with us.
Oh, pass me the sick bag. That'll be a new one.
Now, come on now, Beatrice. You know as well as I do, it's been cloak and dagger warfare for the last years.
Of course it has. That's the way it is.
It doesn't have to be that way.
We're not in the business of being propagandists.
And I'm not asking you to be.
You're saying that at the first whiff of scandal, everyone will come clean, hold up their hands and say, it's a fair cop, we're terribly sorry, bollocks they will, Carrick or no Carrick.
That's only because you lot act like you're possessed.
Maureen, you tell your people it's never the scandal that brings people down, it's the cover-up of the scandal.
Which is exactly why Miles Carrick is going to be the toughest Taoiseach on sleaze that we've had for years. Of course you want the press to be critical. It's your role in a healthy democracy. But it's got to be objective. It's got to be fair.
As opposed to?
Wrong. Would have thought you'd been dragged through enough law courts to know that. Okay, essentially, we're seeing this as an opportunity to shake off the shackles of the past, the bribes, the corruption. We want to be open, dynamic, forward-thinking, and above all, honest. Honest with ourselves, honest with the people.
I'll drink to that. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, of course you didn't. Can I help you?
No, you can't. Porrick. Could I have a moment?
Could you give us 15 minutes? We're almost done here.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry about that. Where were we? That was a fucking stupid stroke to pull. Everyone thinks you're an idiot already. What are you trying to do? Confirm it for them?
I had to speak to you.
Try the office. I have a phone and a secretary. It's what they're there for.
I can't talk to anyone else about this. It's too big. It's for your ears only.
Okay, I'm listening. What is it?
This country is about to elect a man whose campaign has been funded on the back of human tragedy and murder.
Carrick.
Yeah.
That's a hell of an allegation.
It's a hell of a story.
Can you back it up?
Oh, yes.
Get in. Michael? Siobhan? Can someone get the legal team?
The discs show the creation of just over 5,000 companies, some of whom list Andrew O'Hara as director. Their bank accounts all contain €5,078.94. That's the amount you can donate to a political party without having to declare it. In total, it's over €25 million. The money all comes from one source, Mitre Bank. One of their clients is Indigo Entertainment, the owners of Club Vida, a lap dancing emporium that imports its working girls illegally from Albania and Eastern Europe. One of those girls was found murdered up in the mountains yesterday. The deaths of 2 other men in mysterious circumstances are directly related to this story or its discovery.
Has anyone ever brought down a government before it's been elected? What do we think?
You have to make every link of the chain stick. Can you prove that money came directly from Indigo Entertainment and into one of these other companies?
Well, this isn't big enough.
Not for an allegation this size. Watergate wasn't exposed in one story. It might be better to break it down, smaller stories, each one smoking them out.
Klaus Neumann hired this car. The laptop containing the disc was in it. Connor Kelly was shot in it. If you don't believe me, go down to the police compound.
It's not that we don't believe you. We have to make sure this isn't just a coincidence.
Then check this out. Look at the figures, do the sums. It all adds up to the same thing. Carrick stinks, and we're about to elect him as Taoiseach.
Election morning front page. Anyone else think of a better way to start the day? Write it up. But we'd hold it back for the second edition. I'm not going to have the other bastards taking this office. Kenny, Give me a story on the first edition front page I can pull. Siobhan, get him set up on a computer in here. And remember, this is for this room only. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna have to hold on to that. Liam, can I have a word?
Anita, I asked you this morning if you were free, and you said it wasn't a problem. No, I know your mother's to go to the doctor. Look, this is pointless. Are you still free for this evening? Right, well, that's something. Thanks.
Maureen, don't forget, you, me and Miles.
No, I haven't forgotten. Larry, it's me. Listen, Anita's just let me down and picked them all up from school. Doesn't matter why, she just has. How are you fixed?
Well, normally it wouldn't be a problem, but we're up to our eyes with polling day, and right now I'm not sure that I can get away either.
Not to worry. Don't worry. I'll sort it out. Thanks. Bye.
Maureen, light of my life. What can I do for you?
Terry, I'm asking you a favour.
Well, I'm kind of busy right now.
Really? Thought local journalism only had weekly deadlines.
Yeah, well, we're doing a special on a new garden centre this week.
Look, perhaps I misunderstood. But I thought you were telling me last night that you wanted to be a better father. Orla needs collecting from school this afternoon.
Orla? Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
3:30? You be there now?
No, I said I'll be there. I'll be there.
Right.
By the way, how's the campaign going?
What do you care?
Yeah, you're right. I don't.
Goodbye. Bernie, if anyone asks me, tell them I'm going out with Andrew and Miles.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks.
That was a grand day, thank God.
Managed to get most of your things dry.
Thanks. Look, I know I'm not the easiest,
For God's sake, you're my dad. It's nothing.
maybe, but you need to know how much I appreciate it.
Have you shaved?
Oh, yeah, I had it all done down in Billy Griffney's.
You doing something special tonight?
I like to look my best.
So you do.
I love you.
There's no need for the sweet talk. I'll still do your ironing.
Hey, hiya. How was school?
Great. Daddy, what are you doing here?
Hey, darling. What's going on?
What does it look like?
I was asked to pick her up.
Yeah, and you're late.
Well, I'm here now.
Don't be an ass. Maureen asked me to pick her up. I couldn't, then I could.
She's my daughter. I'm taking her home.
You frightened her.
You know her better than I do.
Uncle Larry.
It's all right, Daddy's going to take you home. But I'll be there, waiting.
So how was school today?
Uncle Larry already asked me that question.
Follow me.
Oh, come on. Come on. Out. Get in there. Come on, follow me. Move. Come on, get in. Move. Whoa, move. One, 2 days, ladies. Maybe.
Well, I'm sorry about this, folks, but we really only do have 10 minutes.
People think politics is glamorous. I can't remember the last time I had a proper meal with the company I'd chosen.
Now, Miles, the company's not that bad.
Well, it has improved greatly since you joined us, Maureen. No offense, Andrew.
None taken.
Let's be serious for a minute. I know that I speak on behalf of Andrew and myself when I say how much we appreciate what you've done for us, Maureen, since you joined the campaign.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much.
Excuse me.
How's your old flame these days?
Who, Terry?
Did I hear a rumor he was back in the Nationals?
Don't know, Andrew. And to be honest with you, I really don't care.
Well, is this it then? Don't we get any food?
I told you, Miles, we have 10 minutes.
We did maths with Miss Nolan today. I got a B+ and Lorna got a C.
Do I know Lorna?
Duh, she's my best friend.
What happened to Catherine?
Catherine's friends with Emer now. Anyway, Lorna got this new nail varnish. So, what do you think?
It's nice.
I'm gonna wear it to her birthday party on Saturday, and I'm gonna get matching eyeshadow and clips.
Where's the party going to be?
First, we're going to the cinema, and then we're going to get a pizza.
Suppose you're too old to go to the zoo now, are you?
Yeah. Can I get a mobile phone? Then I can ring you anytime at Mammy's house. And Lorna has one that can take pictures.
We'll see.
I'll deal with you later.
The police are already on the way! Hey! Let me out!
For your tea?
Yeah. Hi, Mammy.
Hiya, darling. You go on down and get your dinner there.
I took her for an ice cream. That a crime?
It's fine, Larry. I'm sorry. I tried to get in touch with you.
Well, it's nice to know who you prefer to pick up our daughter.
Well, it's all based on reliability. You know, I have to make judgment calls about these things, and let's face it, you've so many previous convictions.
Are we ever going to stop trying to wound each other? Or do we just enjoy the pain?
I have to go.
It's good colour on you, black. Some kind of election do?
It's just drinks to celebrate the last night of the campaign.
You haven't won yet.
No, but we will.
You're on the wrong side, Maureen. You're sleeping with a cop and you're working for the devil.
I don't think so.
I know so. Enjoy your evening. Hope tomorrow brings you everything you've ever wanted.
Fuck off, Terry.
Now you're talking my language.
Hello? 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 Can anybody hear me? I'm trapped up here. Hello?
Dad, there's some tea in the pot if you want some. Dad! Dad? Dad, are you sleeping? Dad? Dad? Dad, open the door. Dad! Open the door! Dad! No.
Dad. Dad. Come on, Dad, you're still with us. Come on, Dad. Dad! Mark, get back to your room!
I need an ambulance.
You know what's so ironic? I actually like this guy. I think the country needs someone like him. Just when they read this, he has absolutely no chance of being elected. Good work, Terry.
Are you finished with the disc?
It's safer here, Terry, trust me. It's our only protection.
Okay. All right, I'm on my way. What happened?
He OD'd.
What? Was it an accident? Come on, Dad, come on, don't go. Don't go, Dad, come on. I need you, man. I need you, come on, Dad. Come on, Dad, don't go.
Let's go.
We're with you, Dad. We're with you, Dad. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna
gonna be okay, Dad. What are you doing here?
I work here too, you know, Dom.
What are you doing in this office?
You say she's expensive taste, your girlfriend. Is that where O'Hara's money's going? It's a lot of girlfriend.
Now, this was a very simple earner till you started pulling the trigger.
I had no choice. The Kelly kid was getting away. It wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, yeah? And how fast was Erskine running?
Look, Larry, you said stop the information moving around, get the laptop at all costs.
This is spiraling out of all control. Just get the disc and keep it tidy.
I'm getting very bored of this, Larry. I've nothing to spend the money on.
Killed her. Here.
Been a very successful campaign. In every town, in every street, in every house, our message to the people of Ireland has been a simple one. You can trust us. Give us that trust and we will deliver on health, education and the economy. And you know, friends, I firmly believe that tomorrow the people of Ireland will give us that trust and elect us to govern the country.
So how could they not vote for him?
In return, now have no illusions about this, friends. In return, we carry the burden of their expectations. And that is a heavy one. But we will not fail them, because when we say something, we mean it. When we make promises, those promises will be kept. The people of Ireland can trust us, because you can trust the Social Democrats.
And show me what it looks like for the second edition. Good. Run it.
John, we're gonna go with that.
So we can make a difference.
Clean up the street. Yeah. Roof over, beat the rain out.
That's the thing, will make a difference.
Oh, yeah.
So people come down here only if they want, they're looking for a vote. Well, many of them really actually come down here and do this, do their shopping. Real job. Who are the real jobs?
Morning, Boland.
What? Who is this, please?
I have faith in the Irish people, and I know that faith will be rewarded.
Now the country will have a new Taoiseach, a man they can trust.
I can't believe you're doing their dirty work for them.
If this gets out, or you ever fuck with me, you're coming down with the rest of us, do you understand?
She's frightened. She's afraid you're going to send her back to Albania.
Do you know Andrew?
Just met him.
How did you get the disc?
Through a lot of soul searching.
Maureen, what you did was very stupid. I'm worried about you.
Why?
You forced me to take action, Maureen. This situation is beyond my control.
Where are we going?
The magical mystery tour.
Integrity is everything. And without integrity, we have nothing at all.
Drop the guns, I'll shoot!
You call my sister a prostitute, Terry? You've raped her all over again.
Don't you accuse me of that. I got involved. You ask the people that know me, that's a big thing for me.
Where did he take the other girl, Steffi?
What happened? Did you lose your nerve or did somebody get to you?
Please! 2 days ago, you were hailing Carrick as the new Messiah.
Whatever it is you've heard, it's bollocks.
Where is she? You can't!
Any truth to the story, Mr. O'Hara?
What story?
Has anyone ever brought down a government before it's been elected?
I firmly believe that tomorrow the people of Ireland will give us that trust and elect us to govern the country.
2 people were killed because they had this information.
We have to make sure this isn't just a coincidence.
You said stop the information moving around, get the laptop at all costs.
Which is exactly why Miles Carrick is going to be the toughest Taoiseach on sleaze that we've had for years.
Can you prove that money came directly from Indigo Entertainment and into one of these other companies?
We carry the burden of their expectations, and that is a heavy one.
Good colour on you, black.
Oh, fuck off, Terry.
Now you're talking my language.
Good. Run it. Here. Take that and put it on page. Siobhan! Get the lawyers.
Right. Where's your office?
Oh!
Keep expecting him to walk through the door. My God, it's like he had everything prepared. The only thing he didn't do was say goodbye.
He did. I just didn't realize it at the time. He thanked me for everything. I thought he meant the ironing.
He said I was a good son. He was a good liar, wasn't he?
Mr. Carrick was amongst the first to register his vote.
One more, lovely.
Mr. Carrick, you seem very confident, Mr. Carrick. I have faith in the Irish people, and I know that faith will be rewarded. Together, we can achieve great things. Thank you all very much.
You bastard!
What?
You call my sister a prostitute, Terry? You've raped her all over again.
Don't you accuse me of that. I got involved. You ask the people that know me, that's a big thing for me.
Then why didn't you write the facts? You must really hate what you're doing. Twisting stories, telling lies.
Show me where the lie is. Was your sister a prostitute? Did she sleep with men for money? Yes, she did. Under duress, maybe, but she did. You want to know why maybe I hate the thing that I do? Show me the article that isn't there.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the men that trafficked your sister. The Social Democrats' election campaign and 25 million euro. It should be on the front page.
You had proof that human traffickers funded a political campaign?
It's not that simple. Indigo Entertainment are clients of the bank that funds the party. The article was establishing that connection. That's the story your sister started. That's the story that last night was on the front page and should bring down this government before it's been elected. And now it's been pulled.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. You lost your sister. Last night I lost my father.
Oh, no, Terry. I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
Yes, I know what you said. I just think it's a stupid idea.
You spineless bastard! Where's my story?
I'll call you back, okay?
The legal's passed it. What happened? Did you lose your nerve or did somebody get to you?
Who the hell do you think you are coming in here like this? I don't have to justify myself to you. You're not even staff. You're a freelance. Don't tell me how to do my fucking job.
Who was it that got to you feeling? Who was it?
Come on, Terry. You're the wise guy. Work it out.
The publishers.
Top of the class.
Who leaked it?
How the hell should I know? Probably an inside job. This is a Carrick paper. I've got 500 likely suspects. Why do you think I tried to keep it close? But you know who they called?
Who, Maureen?
Next thing I know, I get a call from Brussels. Scale Media International telling me to pull the story.
You didn't give him the disc. Come on, tell me you didn't give him the disc.
Of course I did. I was instructed to by my legal department. I had no choice. I even had the fucking guards here with a search warrant.
The guards? Why would Scale Media want to involve the guards?
Jesus Christ, Terry, don't be so naive. They didn't. Someone else got the guards. Someone very powerful who didn't just want to kill the story. They wanted to destroy the proof. Move on, Terry. It's over. The city's full of stories we know to be true, but they won't let us publish. Never forget, that's all it is. It's only a story.
It's not just a story. 2 people were killed because of it. And you buried it with them.
Siobhan! This fucking coffee is cold!
Wanker.
Stupid bitch.
Yeah, turnout seems to be in line with predictions.
And by tonight, the country will have a new Taoiseach. A man they can trust. The story wasn't true, Maureen. That's why they pulled it. You did the right thing telling me. Luckily, the people at Scale Media agreed. They spoke to Phelan, and ultimately he pulled it. His decision, but the right one.
Scale Media? Why were they so interested in this?
We need to talk to people who can appreciate the bigger picture. Ireland's just one constituency in a larger Europe, you know that. Carrick wins here, Laporta wins in Spain, and Azarati wins in Italy. Business needs a left-of-centre wave to sweep across Europe.
Business?
And people, obviously.
Obviously.
Trust me, you did the right thing. Now, come on. Let's get this finished before he gets back.
I feel guilty for knowing there were times when I despised him for being so helpless. Being in my home all the time.
I think that when someone you love depends on you so much, I think it's only human to sometimes resent them. Then when they're gone... Sorry. Yeah? Steffi? Hey, are you okay? Wait, where are you? Okay, stay there. I'll be there right away. I'm sorry about that.
No, go.
Bye.
Well, the figures are in line with expectations, but our exit polls are giving us even more than an 8-point lead.
It's not what people say, Maureen. It's what they do that counts.
Sorry to interrupt. Maureen, could I have a word?
Yes, of course. Excuse me once.
Terry Corcoran is outside. He's shedding his mouth off, creating a fuss. No, I don't care what you have to do. Just get rid of him. The man's a liability.
Yeah, of course.
What is this? The true face of democracy? You've seen my press card. Come on, let me...
It's okay. Come here.
I can't believe you're doing their dirty work for them. Why didn't you call me? You could have told me what it was particularly that you objected to in the article. Was it that O'Hara's been diverting millions into the Social Democrats' election fund? Or that 2 people who came across that information have been killed?
If it was true, he would have printed it. He didn't. He pulled it.
He was instructed to pull it. Who did you tell? O'Hara? Yeah, that makes sense. He has the most to lose. But who's his contact in the Guards? That's what I want to know.
Well, you decide that. You're the one with the vivid imagination.
Why are you so afraid of the truth? You never used to be.
Because it wasn't the truth. It was a crude attempt to smear an honourable man.
A man this country needs right now.
Well, you listen to yourself. You sound like one of your own press releases. Who told you that? Who told you it was a pack of lies? That's where the truth is here. Who gains?
All right, show me the proof. Show me the proof.
I can't. The disc that proves the story has been taken by the guards. How convenient is that?
Why is everything always someone else's fault with you?
What happened to you?
Me. I grew up, Terry. That's what happened. I stopped tilting at windmills. You have to when you're bringing a child up on your own. But then you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Hey, do me a favor, will you? Tell Orla her granddad died last night.
Why don't you tell her yourself?
That's fine. So what did he have to say for himself?
Nothing we don't already know, Andrew.
What are you doing here?
Relax, it's a domestic visit.
Come with me. You said you wouldn't come here.
I know. I lied. I just want you to know, in case you ever had any thoughts about hanging me out to dry, I also lied about handing the disc back to you.
But you have got it.
Story we could proof, that was the deal. I think it's safe.
If this gets out, or you ever fuck with me, you're coming down with the rest of us, do you understand?
Hey, how are you?
What are you doing here?
I'm just passing. Thought I'd come in and see what it must be like to run a country. It's impressive. And I miss you.
You miss me?
I'm worried about you.
Why?
Well, you're busy now. When he wins, your life's gonna get crazy.
Well, Orla and I have been doing fine for the last 8 years.
Yeah, I know, but I want you to come and live with me. I want to take care of you. Oh, will you think about it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll think about it.
Okay.
Do you know Andrew?
Just met him. I had some query about the security detail for Carrick for this afternoon.
Right. I'll see you.
Yeah.
Larry. What's up?
I lost something.
What'd you lose?
A disc. Case we're working on. Must have fallen out of my pocket.
Well, I haven't seen anything.
And if I do, I'll let you know, Larry.
Yeah.
If anyone wants me, I won't be long.
Okay, Maureen.
What's wrong?
Maureen's got the disc.
So?
She took it from my pocket.
Which means?
She might be onto something. I'll talk to her.
Wait! If she stole it from you, she suspects you. Cover up his paper thing.
Fuck, I don't believe this. Why would you do that?
She either knows or she's about to know. All right, I'm gonna take care of this.
No, wait, hang on. I can sort
Where
this.
does a kid go to school?
Now, you can fucking forget that.
There'll be no tribunals for us, Larry. Can you imagine 2 detectives inside? We'd be eaten by the animals we put away. Now, when she has that disc, we're already dead. The kid knows you. I can sort this within the hour. When we do this, I'll go and talk to Maureen myself.
Where's Maureen?
She just popped out.
What happened?
They took me with 4 others.
Yeah?
Radish want to sell me.
Sell you? Where to?
Holland, Germany. I don't know. I don't want this life.
No, but it's all right. It's gonna be fine. Are you cold?
Spend the night here.
Yeah? Don't worry. I will get you something to eat.
I just realized he never knew his granddaughter. Because I thought my headlines were more important than she was. I walked away from my responsibilities. Our dad, he always looked after us, didn't he? He always loved us.
I can still be your father's son, Terry. I know that.
I'm so sorry to hear about Ronan.
Come in.
Maybe an apology. And I believe you.
you.
What?
We're going on a trip.
Where?
Can't tell you, it's a secret. You have to come with me now, though.
But what about my stuff?
No, we're going to come back for it later. I've spoken to Mrs. O'Leary about it. It's okay. Here you go.
Who are you?
I am a friend of your Uncle Larry's.
Where are we going?
A magical mystery tour. You'll see.
Mona was fond of you, Maureen. I don't think he ever gave up hope for you two.
So how did you get the disc?
Through a lot of soul searching.
Phelan said the guards had taken it. Mitchell. I knew there was police involvement. I never trusted that bastard.
Look, if you're going to start the blame thing, Terry, I'll leave.
How did you get it?
I took it from his pocket. He came into the office. I saw him talking to O'Hara. And then he showed him the disc. So after what you told me, I put two and two together.
You were listening to me.
But for once, you were talking some sense.
He's gonna go apeshit when he knows it's gone.
Yeah, I know when he's going to know it's me.
I appreciate what you did.
I didn't do it for you, Terry. I did it for myself. Larry was the one who told me that Erskine committed suicide.
Well, he didn't. And the car Kelly was shot in was rented to Klaus Neumann, the head of Mitre Bank.
I can't believe I let him in my life. And I let him get close to Orla, too.
It wasn't Mitchell who tried to take a shot at me, and I don't think it was him that killed Kelly and Erskine. He's too smart for that.
Yeah, but he's involved. People have been murdered, and he's involved. Look. Take me through it all, will you? From the beginning. I want to know everything you know. And maybe we can help each other. If you don't tell me the truth, Steffi, I can't help you.
What if she says afterwards that I have to go back to Albania? I don't want to go back.
She's frightened. She's afraid you're going to send her back to Albania. No promises, but I can speak to people in immigration. But if we don't catch this man, he's going to come looking for you. And I'm not going to be there to protect you.
Tell us, Steffi. Tell the truth, okay?
Okay. His name is Radic. When Nina come to club asking for Danita, Radic very angry. Says, show me what happened if I cause trouble. I think they're going to beat me. But no, they don't. They get Danita. They make me watch. They hold her, beat her with their fists. Her face, it was terrible. They make me look. I beg him to stop, but he just laughs. The blood, it was everywhere.
Where did he take the other girl, Steffi?
A place in the woods. It was where I was sold to him. I think he sold the girls there.
Mitre Bank acts as a clearinghouse for the party donations, disguising them as investments in those shell companies, who in turn donate an amount below the declaration threshold to the the Social Democrats.
These ones were Andrew O'Hara's listed as director.
Yeah, and once the company's donated, it's folded. No one's any the wiser. No one knows what's going on. And we wonder why and how big business gets so many favors. It's because in return for money, the politicians are looking the other way. So much for the big democratic ideal.
Yeah, but you can't prove that. All you can prove is that Andrew O'Hara is a director of the companies and that the Mitre Bank is involved.
And that Kelly and Erskine were murdered because they had that information. When did you last see Larry Mitchell?
When he came back to get the disc.
Why didn't he give it to O'Hara? Why was he holding on to it?
Or maybe they don't trust each other anymore. Or maybe it's his insurance against being done for murder.
How was he when he was looking for the disc?
Agitated. Obsessed. Looked like he was capable of anything.
I want to go home. When are we going home? I want to go home. When are we going home?
Shut up! Hey, easy. We're going home soon, but don't worry.
Deal of hope for the future.
Yeah, excuse me, just one moment.
Maureen, what you did was very stupid. I know you have the disc. I need it back, you hear me? I know you took it from my pocket. You forced me to take action, Maureen. This situation is beyond my control. I need it back, and I need it now.
Maureen's not here, Larry. Thank you for telling me.
Oh, shit! Fuck! Shit!
Did she say where she was going?
The least you could have done was make sure you were talking to her.
Yeah, well, if you hadn't suggested this, I wouldn't have made the call.
I didn't lose the disc!
Yeah, all right, just take it easy.
Where's Mammy?
Good question.
We've located the container from the information Steffi gave us. But we need you to identify Radich. Do you want me to come along? We need a positive ID, and I really don't think Steffi's up to it.
It's good. Let's do it.
Right. I just emailed every key editor in Ireland. In a couple of minutes, just about every journalist should know about it.
Do you think they'll bite?
Thank you. Thanks.
Miles, we should already be there.
I thought we were waiting for more.
You're the important one. She can meet us there, please.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much. I look forward to seeing you all in government.
O'Hara. Yes, Klaus.
Are you saying we still have the problem?
I can assure you that it won't affect the election result.
Good. Because my associates have spent a lot of time and money on this, Mr. O'Hara. They wouldn't wish to be compromised.
Their position is secure.
And mine?
There's nothing to connect you.
Except the disc.
That's in hand. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Problem?
No, not at all. Shall we?
Catherine?
Yes, Mr. Neumann?
Book me on the next available flight to Brussels. The next flight, all right?
Yes, Mr. Neumann.
They're inside.
Hold up. Hold up.
You go for it. Like a pussy, huh? Good.
Go, go, go.
Drop the guns, I'll shoot!
Let her go, Radich. You're surrounded.
Radich! There's no way out!
I don't know, Radich. Go on, Radich.
Let the girl go! Radich! Radich!
Damn monster!
Okay, enough. Get this man a doctor. Yeah, I've got the dates of the transfers and the amounts. Andrew O'Hara is ahead of the shell companies.
I'm not saying it's directly linked to the death of 23 Albanians, but there is a link to organised trafficking.
Well, Miles Carrick may or may not be involved, but his campaign manager certainly is. Yeah, Andrew O'Hara. Okay, great, get back to me. I have my number.
Listen, you don't have to believe me. Talk to Maureen Boland. She's their press secretary.
Hi, Maureen Boland.
Hello? Beatrice. Yeah, hang on. I'll put you on to her.
Yeah, it's true, everything he said. Can you hang on a moment?
Hello, Terry Ford.
Beatrice.
Maureen, 2 days ago, you were hailing Carrick as the new messiah.
Well, have I ever let you down before?
Who else knows about this, Terry? Are we talking exclusively?
RT are willing to cover it, but they want to see the proof.
But I wanted to go out live.
They won't buy that.
No editing. I don't want anything going mysteriously missing.
Did you hear that? Okay, you got yourself a deal. Give us half an hour.
Looking forward to it.
Miles Carrick, what?
Terry's phone?
Shut up!
Give me the
We were wondering where you got to, Maureen.
Larry.
Give me the phone. I want to
Be quiet!
Who's that?
Give me the phone.
Look, my partner isn't nearly as patient as I am, Maureen. Let's get this sorted quick.
Is that Orla? What are you doing with her? Larry, what are you doing with her? He's got Orla. He's got Orla.
Mitchell, if you touch her, if you hurt her, I'm gonna kill you with my bare hands. Do you hear me?
Just give me the disc and you'll get it back.
Okay, where?
Phoenix Park.
No, somewhere public. The Count Center.
Now.
Terry will deliver.
Beatrice, I have absolutely no doubt in my mind this story means more to him than anything. Will you look at them? Blissfully unaware that the shit is about to hit the fan.
Andrew!
Have you seen Maureen?
No.
Why, is she here?
Not yet, but we're certainly looking forward to seeing her.
Whatever it is you've heard, it's bollocks.
That's so because it's all over town.
What is?
That you're heading for a landslide.
What else?
Get Mr. Carrick someone private. I want him to practice his acceptance speech. No press, no interviews, do you understand? Good girl. Have you got it back yet?
10 minutes.
Why here?
We're surrounded by the country's media. They'll have to play straight.
Miles is upstairs. I'm just not going to bring him down until we're absolutely 100% sure the account's fine.
Any truth to the story, Mr. O'Hara?
What story? They all have it. I'm sorry. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Excuse me.
Andrew O'Hara, how did you fund this campaign?
What's your comment?
Tonight is a victory not just for the Social Democrats, not just for me, not just for Ireland, but for truth and open government. For any who doubt me and my convictions, I will not compromise my beliefs I have held since I first entered the political arena. Integrity is everything, and without integrity, we have nothing at all. Come on, Miles. Tonight is a victory not just for the people of Ireland. Tonight is a victory not just for the Social Democrats, not just for me, but for the people of Ireland. But for open and truth in government. For any who doubt me and my convictions, I will not compromise my beliefs I have held since I first entered the political arena. Integrity is everything, and without integrity, we have nothing at all.
Where's Orla? Where is she? She's fine. Have you got the disc? Yeah, I've got the disc.
Where is he? Where is he? You can't.
Calm down. Now you come with me. I'll check the disc. If it's okay, you get her back.
All right, let's go.
You stay here.
Get her back. Get her back.
I need to pee.
There.
So what do you get for kidnapping little girls these days? Uncle Larry? I'm gonna make sure you don't get away with this.
Secretary Maureen Boland. Why is she not here today?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Where is your press secretary Maureen Boland? Why is she...
Based on the election, please. On this conspiracy that we've heard.
I'm not going to comment on stories that I've heard based on complete fabrication.
Please! Please! She's here somewhere. Does anybody see? I don't know. She's here somewhere. Does anybody see? I don't know. There's a little girl. She's going to see her. She's small. She's here somewhere. I don't know anything. She's here somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where she is. She's here.
Get out of the way. Get out of my way.
Give me the disc.
Where is she?
Give me the disc. Thank you.
story. Back off. Keep back, will you? Give us some room. Give us some room.
Move, move. Fucking animals. I have to speak to you. You need to come with me now. Please, come with me. Okay. Come on.
Get back!
That disc shows the creation of over 5,000 companies. They've contributed about 25 million euro to your campaign. One of those companies is Indigo Entertainment. They own a lap dancing club that employs illegal aliens from Eastern Europe working as prostitutes. One of them was found dead in the Dublin mountains recently. 2 people who had the disc have been found dead in suspicious circumstances.
This can't be true.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final count for Dublin Central is now in.
There is blood on his hands. You've been maneuvered, you've been hijacked. Where do you think the money for your campaign came from? The most powerful and media-intensive campaign in the history of the state? From trafficking and enslavement, that's where. Dirty money from all over Europe. Mitre Bank loaned us the money. Andrew O'Hara is the linchpin.
This is ridiculous. Miles, I have absolutely no idea why this man is making up these allegations, but we have a landslide victory. Your constituency count is coming in. I suggest we be there.
The proof is in his pocket. A disc showing the money trail.
I've seen it.
This is a joke! Miles, please. Let's go.
Miles.
Could you leave us, please?
And finally, Dublin South East. Not credited for the Independent Workers' Party. 1,507.
Andrew?
I would say that's for you. T-shirt.
Thank you. Tonight is a victory not just for the Social Democrats, not just for me, and not just for Ireland, but for truth and open government. For those who may doubt me and my convictions, let me say this: I will not compromise my beliefs I have had since I first entered the political arena. Integrity is everything. And without integrity, we have nothing at all. That is why I say to you tonight, as your Taoiseach, I will honor the pledges that we made to you at the beginning of this campaign, but much more importantly, I want to take this opportunity to thank the people of Ireland for placing their trust in us. And to say to you that that trust will not be betrayed, because you can trust the Social Democrats.
I would have taken you, you know.
Yeah, I know. But this is fine. Besides, I'll be back in a week or so to help with Steffi's asylum claim. I'll be seeing you again.
Good luck.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Oh, there's some in-flight reading for you.
Say goodbye to your sister.
See you. Hey, Orla.
Hey, Dad.
I got you a little present.
Thanks, Dad. They're great.
They're for Lorna's party.